Good evening, Eleni Roussos with ABC News. The inquest into the suicide of a 17-year-old girl in the Northern Territory Child Protection System has heard she didn't receive psychological counselling for 5 months before she died. Maddy Downman's carers had mixed opinions about whether more could have been done to support the depressed teenager.
It was a gruelling day of evidence for Maddy Downman's family, who travelled to Bardon from Catherine. They heard Maddy had deep-seated psychological issues stemming from her parents' breakup and unsubstantiated allegations she'd been sexually abused at the age of 8 by an older cousin. After getting into drinking and smoking cannabis, Maddy, aged 13, was held in Dondale Youth Detention Centre on 27 charges, including trashing a Catherine school in 2010. When she told Dondale staff she was taking drugs, self-harming and feeling suicidal, she was taken into the Department of Children and Families care that year. She moved through 26 placements until she killed herself at her last residential home. Maddy had been treated in hospital 10 times after 20 self-harm incidents and 24 threats to kill herself. Maddy's carers said they tried to get her to attend the Mille Re-Engagement Centre for Troubled Youths and psychological services, but she often refused. Carer Leanne Musgrave said Maddy refused to see her psychologist for 5 months before she died. In hindsight, Maddy was crying out for help, but I don't think anyone knew how to get it to her. I can't think how we could have got her to accept the help, other than to get her committed. But another of Maddy Downman's carers, youth worker Laura Milhillinick, told the inquest she thought more could have been done to make sure Maddy got the counselling services she needed. She said Department of Children and Families policies stopped her from communicating directly with Maddy's caseworker, a policy that disadvantaged the teenager and other children in care. Residential workers were disempowered. We had to go through the team leaders. Our hands were tied. Maddy's carers said she was a loving girl with a keen sense of social justice and a talented artist. Jane Bardon, ABC News.